Hey, what is up everybody? It is Wick here. I'm doing some yard sales today. Got a little bit of a neighborhood sale going on here, so I'm out early just scouting around seeing which ones are opening up. This one is pretty fresh, so I see this bag at $5. I'm looking in it. What could it be? Maybe a camcorder, maybe a video game system. It is a HP printer. Anybody that's seen these before, they can be worth some money, but I'm not looking for that kind of stuff to sell right now just because my death pile is so big. So I went ahead and left that. Looking around here, they had some great prices at this sale. Things priced as low as 10 cents. You don't see that too often at sales anymore. Over here on this table, there's some Betty Boop stuff, and I usually ignore this stuff, but it was priced so low, so I decided to do some investigating on eBay to see if any of this stuff was worth money, and I did end up picking up a couple things off this table, which of course at the end of this video I'll go over the haul of all these yard sales and show you what I got. Typically what I do, I usually do this voice narration because if they're playing music at these sales, which this sale was, they're playing some classic rock, that would definitely get this YouTube video flagged for copyright infringement. I've had videos flagged for less than 5 seconds of audio from music playing at yard sales. It's pretty ridiculous, but I decide that there's not much left here for me. Oh, except for these caps. I ended up looking through those. I love looking through bins of caps because you never know what kind of vintage caps you'll find. I think it was a week or two ago, I found a nice Gore-Tex vintage hat worth around $75. So I get to this sale and there's some high price shoes. Sonoma's there for $25. And you see those Doc Martens there, the fancy ones. They got like the flower design on them. They wanted $50 for them, and it looked like the comps were around $70 to $75. So that's a little high. I didn't feel like negotiating. She kept talking about them, and the guy there kept saying how some kid was going to love them when they found them. So I doubt they would have went down. I would have paid maybe 20 bucks for them. I doubt they would have went that low. So I did end up passing up on those. Here we have some audiobooks. There's quite a few here. And I ended up ignoring these used ones actually because I seen a bunch of sealed ones over there on the table. And the sealed ones, I seen that they had multiple copies of them when I got over there, which is a sign that maybe they were a reseller. I think it was just a deal they found and they bought multiples. But they just weren't selling very well on Amazon. Also over there was a Fisher-Price record player and tape player. They were priced a bit too high. They do sell, but they only sell for around 20 bucks, so I ended up leaving those. Actually, it's funny because this woman that's in my way right now, I think it was this past weekend she was in my way again, the same woman at a yard sale. Of course, you'll see that video later on. But yeah, there's some shoes she was looking at that I wanted to look at, so I was trying to be patient. I was hoping she didn't buy them because they were New Balance and they looked new. There's a Sony Blu-Ray player. Now, I forget the price of this. I think it was 10 or 15. It didn't have the remote, so I decided to leave that. I do like to buy that model because it does sell for like 70 bucks on Amazon. There is a glove that was priced a bit too high, if I remember right, and the comps just weren't high enough to justify paying the price. I did end up picking up a Nerf tripod here, so that was something. There's a Sony Watchman, little TV player. They just don't really work anymore, so people don't really want them. They're not desirable. There is a Hummingbird fish finder. That's intrigued me. I can't recall ever buying a fish finder before to resell, but I did end up looking up comps, and the comps were quite good. So I ended up picking that up as well. And see that guy at sales a lot. I don't know if he's a reseller or what he is, but didn't see much of anything else around here that I wanted to mess with. So I am back home, and I was out at sales for about 45 minutes. I hit 11 sales. They're all pretty close together. So yeah, I did pretty well this morning. Well, I wouldn't say pretty well. I did all right, I guess, for hitting 11 sales and only spending 45 minutes. But there's kind of some annoying things with these pickups. And well, the first one is actually probably a blunder. Now, I picked up these Betty Boop motorcycle and doll here, and I'd never pick up Betty Boop stuff because it's just so flooded and it never moves. Actually, I don't even know if I've ever bought any because doing research is just so bad. So why did I buy this then? Well, I seen it. First of all, the price got me. It's like, see if it focuses here. $3.50. I'm like, that's pretty good. And they're $2.50. A lot of times people ask a lot for this kind of stuff, especially if it's new, which I don't even really think it's new probably. She did tell me the batteries worked. I decided I went ahead and scanned the motorcycle there. It did not come up on eBay. So I typed in Betty Boop motorcycle real quick, and the woman was talking to me and telling me about them and stuff, and I was trying not to make it obvious I was looking up prices or anything like that, so I was trying to be quick. And I seen one that sold for $41 or $45 with one bid plus shipping. So I'm like, all right, I'm just going to buy these two real quick. I didn't look up the doll. I'm just going to buy them. She's talking to me. She says they work. So I purchased them. But when I got home, I was looking up before this video to give details on what I seen. It turns out the one that I seen sold was different. It was actually out of the box, and it was a Harley motorcycle she was sitting on. So it looked almost identical. So that's the one that sold, unfortunately. This one, I couldn't find the exact one. I think I did find one out of the box. It sold for like 12 bucks. So really not worth it. I would not have picked them up. It's just one of those things. It just kind of happened that way. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to sell these or if I'm going to sell them. I'll probably just put them on eBay for like 20 bucks plus shipping. Still make money on them if they sell. And we'll see. I don't know. I just want to get them out of here. I wish I don't have room or time to deal with these low-end items. But again, I was in a hurry. I thought I was going to be able to sell this. Wow, out of the box for $45 plus shipping. Surely with the box, I could get 60 bucks. So that's kind of how that went down. That sale had really great prices. Here's a bag of these flexible like hoses. Now, my mom the other day asked me, told me she needed some of these, and if I ever see them at a yard sale, pick them up if they were cheap. So here we are. These were cheap. They were 10 cents a piece. There's two of them in there, so I went ahead and bought both of those for 10 cents. That's how a lot of stuff at this sale was. It was like 10 cents or a quarter. Anyone that goes to yard sales, at least, I don't know, maybe not everybody, but you don't see garage sale prices like that anymore on stuff like that, even if it's not really worth it anyway. It was an older woman. I can't see her looking this stuff up on eBay and just being like, it's not worth anything. She had a lot of Betty Boop stuff. I think she just wanted to get rid of it. So I got it. Anyway, I paid up a lot for stuff after that first sale. The prices kind of went up everywhere I went. This was $15. It's an Epson Workforce DS40. She told me that she didn't think it was ever used, but I opened the box. It looks really clean and everything in there. Like the cables and stuff are still packaged. But the unit has plastic that's been removed, so it's been taken out of the plastic at least. But she assured me it worked, and she said that she's pretty sure it wasn't used, so I don't know. 15 bucks. Sells on Amazon used for $99.99. However, I am restricted, so I'll probably sell it on eBay. It looks like I can sell that for about $60, $70. So for $15, it's worth it. This I almost didn't pick up. It was just annoying. I was looking at it. I seen it was 10 bucks. It's a Craftsman garage door kit here. And still sealed. The packaging's really beat up. And there's no real UPC. Like, has one of those weird UPCs. So I was just like, hey, would you take any less for this? And he said no. It's too early in the day and come back tomorrow if it's still here. Maybe I would. I know I've sold garage door openers in the past for over 40 bucks. Some of the Genie one, or over 100 bucks for some of the Genie ones, the vintage ones. So I'm thinking, this might be pretty good, but I could not find any super reliable comps. I did not see any new, but I did see eventually some of these selling for like $24, $28 pre-owned. So I figure even at $10, I'm not going to lose money. I don't know what I'm going to price this at. I think this is like one sale for $22. So new, I'm probably going to price it up for a while and see if anyone bites. Because a lot of people look for these new and they're not readily available on the market and people pay up for them. So we are going to try to, I don't know, maybe I'll price it at like $100. Best offer. We'll see how it goes. I don't expect to make a whole lot on this, but I do expect to make decent money, I think. Anyway, I picked up this tripod for the Nerf Vulcan. I've been seeing a lot of the Vulcans out there, and I actually have one I need to sell that's complete and in great condition. I got a yard sale like 2 years ago for $5, and it's still sitting in my garage. But I bought this because I passed up on a few at Goodwill that's been missing parts. But I don't know. She wanted $3 for it when I asked her, and I said, how about $1? I wasn't going to pay over $1. I was hoping to get it for like a quarter or 50 cents. I think they only sell for like 10 bucks on eBay anyway. But it's just there as an extra part, so if I come across that gun and use a tripod, there it is. Then right here, picked up this brand new pair of New Balance shoes. Got these for $5. You can see somewhere here. They were $64.99 at Kohl's. I guess they eventually got them 90% off. I imagine this woman just seen them and is like, that's too good of a deal to pass up, and bought them, and no one ever wore them. Looks like I can sell these for minimum $40 plus shipping on eBay. So the R size is like 14, so that's good. It's a larger size. I might be able to price them a little bit up. So yeah, I should make $25, $30 profit on those. I picked up this fish finder, $5.65. It's a hummingbird. Paid $20 for this unit here. I was asking her if everything worked and everything was there. She's like, yes, and $20 is firm. I was going to ask for a lower. She said they paid $150 for it, and her husband said, do not go any lower. That's fine, because it looks like I'll be able to sell this for $75 to $100, just depending on what exactly is in there. It seems like a lot of them are selling for over $75. Had a case or a bag that it went in. There was no bag there, but it does have the manual. It does have all the cables and mounts, I believe. Another bonus is there's no one selling this on eBay right now, but there's a ton sold. So I will probably mark this maybe $125 to start, since there's no competition, and I might get it. If not, I'm still going to probably make at least $50, $60 on it, even pricing it lower. So let's say about $125, $150, just depending on how much I price and get for certain things. So not bad for 45 minutes. I did pay up a lot on this stuff. Like I didn't want to pay 10 on this. I didn't want to pay 15. I was fine paying those prices when I thought I was going to make money. I would have liked to get this. I was going to try to get this for about 10 bucks, but hey, we're just being greedy here, aren't we? Of course, we want to get the lowest price possible, so we make more money, but at the same time, we're still going to make great profits. Some of this stuff's going to move. That Epson's going to move quick. This is going to move quick. New Balance may take a while, but they're new. They should move. I did not get that to sell, and that I don't know. But that's going to do it for the video, everybody. I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to be subscribed so you can see me on all my reselling adventures. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, flipping_junk. And this has been Wick. Until next time.